of Ramadan. This month teaches us the value of empathy, compassion, connection with those around us. This holy month challenges us to look beyond our immediate needs and consider broader implications of our actions. In this regard, I urge us all to foster collaboration among various stakeholders in our community, especially in the field of journalism. In the spirit of Ramadan, let us embrace the principle of transparency, accountability in our narrative. Journalism is at its core serving the public, a responsibility we should never take lightly. We must continue to uphold the ideals, ensuring that we provide fair and accurate portrayals of our society, thus contributing positively to national discourse. Today, the lecture theme invites us to delve into critical issues relating to youth which is very dear to me, but which is often overlooked. The critical role of youth in shaping the future cannot be overemphasized. With over half of Nigeria's population comprised of young individuals, harnessing their potential through empowerment initiative is vital to the growth of our society. Our youth are not just the leaders of tomorrow. We must know that our youth are change makers of today. The sentiment resonates deeply, particularly in an era when young Nigerians face numerous challenges, including unemployment, limited access to resources. I am very happy that our dear lecturer, Sheikh Hashim Atere, has done justice to this very important topic. My dear fourth estate of the realm, it is your duty to be vigilant and to be guardians of truth and to challenge narratives that seek to divide rather than unite. Furthermore, as we engage this evening to enjoy the fellowship, let us remember that our journey does not end here. The relationship we build and the conversations we ignite ought to transcend this gathering. Therefore, I encourage each of you to take what you learned tonight and engage your communities with insights gained from our discussions. Let us become ambassadors of positive change, using our platforms to uplift our voices and often to unheard and advocate for those who lack representation. My people, it is very important for us to use our narrative to challenge the issues that divide us, and we should try to promote unity. I purposely repeated this part because I can identify that in Nigeria today, we all have a role to play in driving the country forward. But we play more of divisive politics in Nigeria. I can remember vividly, that was last year, I was nominated to be a board member of the Global Entrepreneurship Festival, where we brought over 150 investors to Nigeria, and we were able to create an atmosphere for young people to come with ideas and meet people that can actually invest in those ideas so that they can drive it to fruition. During this time, I heard a call from somebody, and the person said to me that, Shino, you are involved in this thing, why did you let them take it to Ondo State. And I asked this person, I said, is it on the day of judgment, will this affect my reward because it has been taken to Ondo State? What we are doing is we are shaping humanity and we are developing our country. The same way, if we have taken it out of Ondo State and brought it to your state, and we leave it in Ibadan, I still have some people that will call me and say, Shina, why is it in Ibadan and not Okiogun? Abi? If we eventually take it to Okiogun and we drop it in Shaki, we'll see some people that will call you and Shina, why is it in Shaki and not in Iseyin? If we eventually take it to Iseyin, you have the people on Iseyin and say, why is it not in Ikemba or it's not in Koso? Ladies and gentlemen, it is very important for us to see ourselves as one. And in whatever that we are doing, let us focus on the reward. Because like I said, life is divided into 3 parts. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. And tomorrow will always be as a reward of what we've done yesterday and today. That is God Almighty, the creator of heaven and earth, has created us. So, let us be ambassadors of positive change, using our platform to uplift voices that often go unheard and advocate for those who lack representation. It is very important. I watched something on social media yesterday. There is this young lady, a youth corper, who was lamenting and crying on the state of the country. She is receiving 33,000 alawi, and outside that, maybe 80% of that money has already been spent on transport. A crate of egg, I think she was complaining that it was 6,500. She was actually, I believe so much in constructive criticism, and which was what this lady is doing. But as of today, her voice is presently being suppressed. My people, and I'm telling you, we are in democracy. It is very important that our dear fourth estate of Rem, this is the time that you have to give voice to the voiceless. This is the time that you have to play your role and know that, yes, we have 3 arms of government, which is executive, legislature, and judiciary. But when these 3 arms are already not being a check for one another, then we should not lose the fourth estate of Rem, to this happening. So in closing, I extend my deepest gratitude to the executive and the entire members of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, Oyo State Council, for successfully organizing this event and for a relentless dedication to the tenets of good journalism. I must use this opportunity to commend my brother as well, Comrade Ademola Babalola. While I was sitting with him there, I said something to him. I said, because he said we were having Congress, and I told him something. I said, Demola, you have done well. Even walking into this hall, this was not the way this hall was last year. We have done months, we have done many projects, we have sustained the success that our dear brother, Comrade Panera, has started. And now I told him that he should be worried about having a worthy successor. And honestly, I say this, and maybe we can take a lead from this, everybody. Success is never measured until after you have left the office. The most critical part of success is having a worthy successor. When I left the House of Reps in 2023, and at our valedictory service, I remember that my speech at our valedictory service was centered around for my colleagues at the 9th Assembly to please transfer our relationship to the House of Rep member, Honorable Shina Oyedeji, that is coming behind me. Because we have one of the largest constituencies, 4 local governments, 42 wards. And it is starting all over again as a new member. It's going to be difficult for him. But if I support him with the relationship that I've built with the people in the House, it's going to be beneficial to our community. So, to the NUJ and to Demola Babalola, this is the time that we must be able to identify criteria and understand that people coming after us are most important to our success as the people. So I also want to thank each of you for your participation and passion, your commitment to betterment of our society. May this Ramadan continue to inspire us to act with integrity, compassion, and purpose, and may our hearts and homes be filled with peace and joy during this month and beyond. Happy Ramadan and thank you very much.
Please, a round of Jazakumullah khairan, please. Jazakumullah khairan, please.